That should be a bit better. Cheers, Turkey. It had fallen like ever so slightly out of the connector. Oh dear. Thank you for letting me know. Otherwise I would have been bumbling on for like however long. Completely unaware that I'm just being an idiot. Oh dear. Right, let's do a bit of practice. So I'm kind of just... Okay, well, I guess we're continuing. Hey Bhutan. Hey Fox as well. I hope you are all doing well today. It is early o'clock for me. Good old bumbler. It's so true. It's me being an idiot, doing what I do best. Always with the most beautiful smile? Aw, thank you. Right. What shall we do first? What missions am I nervous about? Not really any of them. So let's do some hacks. The only thing I'm really scared about is my own incompetence, so we just kind of do what we can with it. We accept that things won't go perfectly, and we'll just kind of attempt to do what we can. That is the plan. Oh. I didn't want to finish that hack. Okay, well done, James. So today, realistically, I can only stream for like 4.5 hours at the absolute max. Because as much as I should have, I've yet to pack for ESA. So, although there isn't much to pack, I still definitely do need to pack. Hey Manny, how you doing? Oh my gosh, this game is not being happy with inputs. Because this is what screwed me over yesterday as well. I'm just dropped input, so I might just have to be a little bit slower on the hacks. There we go, that seems more consistent. Okay, cool, I like it. Let's do runs. So, what's the plan for today? Alien Isolation, no major glitches, Novice, all mission. Not Hundo, because I need a bit of a break for Hundo, and I don't just want to be parroting Hundo information when I'm actually doing the commentary. Because I need to know stuff about the category that's getting run, because, surprisingly, that's kind of important. Oh dear. Gosh. You'll be lurking, no worries. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well at these very unusual hours. Because I think this is the first time in quite a hot minute that we won't see many UK people in the chat. Because there tend to be a fair few, but I don't think many of them are awake at this point. Because I'm kind of a bit of an early bird. So it means that we won't see some of the usual faces for a little while until they wake up and go, ah! Heading off to capture a wedding. Ah, nice! That's awesome. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for popping by. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Hopefully everything's like all good, weather, all of that. So that should be good fun, hopefully. Oh man, I'm still definitely waking up. Goodness me. Eight, 9, 2. Nice.
Certo. Taylor è sveglia? Non è abituata ai lunghi viaggi. Di per sonno potrebbe averla turbata.
Non l'ho vista. Vado a
A little
vedere.
slow on my end, but that's okay. I also need to slowly eat breakfast. Because I've not eaten today yet.
Taylor, buongiorno.
I may or may not have been lying in bed watching YouTube videos for like an hour after I woke up. Definitely wasn't doing that.
Hai visto Samuels? Sarà sveglio da ore, immagino.
And then I definitely didn't stay up too late last night because I was playing Stellaris all too much. Definitely not.
Pare che ci siamo.
About average. Slightly worse than average Samuels. Fine by me. Man, I've really started getting back into Stellaris because I took a reasonable break from it, but I absolutely love the game.
Spero abbiate fatto un buon viaggio.
Very meh time.
Era un relitto quando
Like
l'ho
a
comprata. Ci sono voluti
early
anni molto lavoro
324.
per sistemarla. Ma ora ci sta ripagando bene. Ho sentito che ci stiamo avvicinando alla stazione Sevastopol.
Hey, Morning Magic, how you doing?
So che il tuo contatto è l'ufficiale Waits, giusto? Contatterò Sevastopol e organizzerò l'attracco con lui. Bene, diamoci da fare. Non preoccuparti, Taylor. È routine. Andiamo e torniamo. Connor, come andiamo?
NMG caricato e calibrato, vettore di avvicinamento individuato.
Prepara le comunicazioni, mi presento.
Canale aperto, capitano.
Avete i vostri documenti con le istruzioni?
Osservate l'avvicinamento sul monitor.
325. Poor. I ate way too much of that bagel. Hey Mario. I hope you're doing well. You're doing good? Nice. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just a little bit like nervous. Just because, I mean, I always get nervous before travel. Any sort, really. And so, yeah, it's just stressing me out a bit at the moment. Pretty early stream, yeah. So I have to hop off around about 12 o'clock my time. Because I have a train just after 2, I believe. And it's like a 3-mile walk to the station, so it takes me a bit of time to get there. But I also need to pack everything for ESA. There's not that much to pack, but there's still definitely bits to pack. It's mostly just clothes at this point, honestly. Clothes, make sure I've got things like wallets, all documents that are needed, that sort of stuff. How long? So we're there for a total of like 2 full days. So we arrive Monday evening, afternoonish, and then full day Tuesday, and then we go again on Wednesday evening, afternoonish. So we are there for about 48 hours total, but across 3 days, which is quite nice. But it's going to be a long couple of days for me. And then I've got work on Thursday as well, so oh man. Hope you'll enjoy your temporary stay in Sweden. Yeah, me too. It should be really good fun. I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time it's always stressful just going somewhere you've never been before, no experience. I mean, I don't know the language at all. Right back in time to get hit by the next heat wave. Oh god, I know. At least it's not like awful looking. But it's, yeah. It will definitely be getting a bit warmer. Yeah, gosh, work was always asking me like, oh yeah, what are you going to do in Sweden? And it's like, I didn't really want to go like, oh yeah, I'm going to be commentating at a speedrunning event because that sounds really nerdy. And I mean, yeah, fair enough, it is. But so I was always like, oh yeah, I've been asked to commentate at a charity event, and it's like, the people are like, oh, which one? And I'm like, ESA? They're like, what's that? It's like, oh, for God's sake. Gotta go down a rabbit hole. How did you get into that? Why are you doing that? What are you doing with your free time? Which is why whenever anyone asks me about hobbies, I'm always like, oh yeah, I do athletics and music. And then they're like, oh, cool. And then don't ask any more questions because it's like a software-based sort of job. And it's like, people hear sports and they're like, ugh. They just recoil into their shells. What is that movement? I mean, it worked. Whatever. Doing charity work, yeah. Yeah, that's literally what I have done. It's like, yeah, just doing charity work over in Sweden, and they're like, oh, cool, and no further questions. But there are like a couple of people who have been like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, for God's sake, don't expose me like this. But that's fine. So there's actually one person who was really cool about it. They were like, oh, no way, I was watching ESA not too long ago. I was like, what? What do you mean you were? That's awesome. So it was actually just like, it was really cool. They were awesome about it. And they were like, yeah, when are you doing your thing? And I was like, 4:30 in the morning. And they were like, oh yeah, I may not catch that one, but I'll watch it. I was like, no way, that's awesome. Because they're just a really cool person in general. Don't know about the UK, but Germany, they predicted 36 to 38 for Monday. Yeah, so we had that this week. Monday and Tuesday for us were 38 up to 40 degrees, which was awful. The UK never gets things that high temperature-wise. Hey, JDM, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I'm hoping that Sweden's not too bad. I got a friend from Sweden who said that they had a heatwave a couple weeks ago, so I'm hoping that it would just be like a nice moderate temperature. I need to actually have a look at the weather forecast to see what I need to pack. I highly doubt I have to pack anything like a jumper, but worst case scenario, I can always just bring one along. Because for any of those who remember back when I used to stream in the winter, all those many months ago, I've got a jumper that I absolutely love that just kind of goes everywhere with me. Because it's just like the perfect blend of warm. I've actually got something fairly close by. Didn't sleep long enough yesterday? Yeah, you and me both. Though to be fair, that was my own fault. Same here, up to 40, jeez. Yeah, that's rough. Because I don't know if Germany's similar to how it is here, but our buildings aren't built to have air conditioning, and they're built to keep the heat in, because most of the time the UK is fairly cold. We don't really get that much summer. Yeah, I've got this jumper, which I absolutely love. It's the perfect balance of like not too thick, but also pretty warm. We had a few days with 30 to 40. Now it's chilling nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right, I'm actually going to check now. What's the UK looking like? Next week it's meant to be a bit warmer, up to like only 26, so nothing terrible. That's more just like standard UK summer. Damn, 32 button press? Kinda sucks. Oh well. We'll take it. We'll run it. Oh, okay, that's a lot worse. That loot is not good.
Sulla mia nave. Devo sapere che sta succedendo. E subito, cazzo!
Bene, come ho detto, c'è un assassino.
Un assassino? Che vorrebbe dire?
Non l'ho visto, ma è qui. Ci sta eliminando uno per volta.
Che stai dicendo? Uno psicopatico? Una persona?
No, qualcos'altro. Un mostro.
Oh, this music brings back so many childhood memories. You get massive bonus points if you know where it's from. I've yet to explore the town of Malmo for the seductive trash cans that they're testing out. I will, just for you, take a picture of one of the trash cans in Malmo. Actually, kind of. That's a thing, actually. I want to add a point redemption related to the game that this music comes from. So similar to how Carrick's has one for, like, what's it? It's like a league thing. I want to add one for this game, and it's not a MOBA at all.
Qualcuno dovrà pur fare qualcosa.
Lo stanno facendo. Si chiama sopravvivenza.
I just hope I'm back where that dumb. Oh dear.
Finora tutti sono contro me. La paura mi rende pazzo.
L'ho notato.
So the game that this music comes from
E tu?
is Super Smash Bros. Melee,
Che ci posso fare?
a
Il mio maggiordomo
phenomenal
è
game.
prendi quello che ti serve.
I really, really like it.
Ci ricapiterà.
To be fair, I've always been a fan of the Super Smash Bros. Series. I'm not very good at it at all. In fact, I'm not good at it at all.
Per una settimana, aspettando la nave.
But it is good
Ok,
fun.
immagino.
It's very good fun.
Questo posto resta
I might-
buio molto spesso. Porta quella
I might try and bring my Switch with me, because I do have the latest Super Smash Bros. On that.
Stai attenta
Sounds
come
like
la
an
usi.
idea, actually.
Dobbiamo farci vedere. Andiamo.
Okay, loot's fine, apart from the fact that we have a bazillion scrap. If we didn't have as much scrap, it would be kind of good. Hey, come here, how you doing?
Questa parte.
Been a hot minute since I've seen you, so I hope you're doing well. Tried multiverses? No, I've not actually.
Controllo il condotto. Dovrebbe esserci un altro qui.
No, so I've never really tried any other platform fighters or even any other fighting games. The only thing I've ever tried is Super Smash Bros. And actually, that's a fun thing I might do at some point. Just as like a real laugh for a stream, or if like there's a day where runs are just going awfully, I might try and do the first ever speedrun that I did. Might just give it another go, and not a serious run, but just like a run. A punch Bugs Bunny. Because the first ever speedrun I did was Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary. And for anyone who's ever played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, people may fondly remember the Subspace Emissary, as I do. And I thought, during the first lockdown, actually it was a bit before, but I was like, hey, I'm bored. What if we speedrun it? And so I did. And I played it through as quickly as I could, and I was like, damn, this is kind of fun. Let's do it again. And I think the best time I got was actually on my birthday. Because I took a day off work and I was just like, I'm just going to chill for the entire day. But I just moved to a new city, didn't have any friends there, didn't know anyone. Apart from the athletics club I still go to. And I mean, my flat at the time was just awful. It was like a room in a falling apart house. Surprisingly expensive for what it was. But, well, that's the UK rent for you. And so I was just like laying low the entire day. And I PB'd in that speedrun and I was like, damn, this is kind of dumb. But also I never beat that time, so... Oh, for God's sake, it's scrap. Come on, Axel. There we go. An apple butter sandwich. Ooh, that sounds nice. God's sake, more scrap. How's it going? Yeah, going pretty well all in all. Bit tired because I may have subjected myself to far too much Stellaris yesterday, voluntarily. If anyone doesn't know what Stellaris is, it's kind of like I think Civilization 5, but in space and real time. And it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Would highly, highly recommend it. And it's something I kind of want to do at some point, is organize just like a big old multiplayer game of Stellaris, which you don't have to have any prerequisite knowledge of the game. You can come in your first game and just be like, hey, I just want to chill and play this game with people. Because I think that sounds like such a cool idea. It just sounds like a really fun thing to do, which I might organize at some point in the not so near future. What are those, just 5 more minutes? Yeah. So it was about like, well, basically I stopped streaming at like whatever o'clock. This time sucks, by the way. I don't know how. But we're like +6. Wait, what the hell? How did we lose so much time? Why are we so far behind? Okay, fine, whatever. But yeah, it's like, I stopped streaming, I took a good old break, did stuff that needed to be done. And then it was like 4 o'clock when I was just like, I'll play some Stellaris. I've got no plans for today. I was trying to like do some stuff with some friends and no one was free, so I was like, sod it, it's just gonna be one of those evenings where I kind of need to just kill some time. And just started playing Stellaris and then just kept on playing more and more games, because the way I like to play it is I like to play it on the hardest difficulty, but on a mode that's called scaling difficulty. So the early game isn't like insanely hard. This time is awful. Jeez. But it allows me to not just get completely mauled in the beginning, because I'm by no means like good at the game or an expert at the game. I just have my own fun way of playing and I like to play that way. It's not a bad way, but it's also not like meta or the best way or anything like that. And I got bodied like 2 games in a row by like hyper aggressive early game nations. I was like, Jesus. Fine, one more. Because I was dead in like an hour and a half both times. It's like, god damn, that's insane. So it was a bit harsh, and then I finally got the game going, and I was like, okay, doing okay in this game. And then like 40 game years in, which is, I don't know, like an hour in, if even that, I found an empire that just kind of like brushed up against my borders, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna play my usual way, turtle, play defensive. And then these guys were just like, what? You're playing defensive? I just started like going hyper aggressive against me. I was like, no, not again. So I was playing it super defensive, trying to hold up. And then they declared war, tried taking my territory. I was was like, god damn, not another one. But it got into that point where it's like, wait, I can potentially hold this. It's gonna be close, but I can hold it. Barely managed to hold it, then realized it was 10:30. I was like, oh, fuck. Wait, what am I doing? Oh dear. Hey, transfusion soundtrack? Exactly. Watch a YouTuber called Spiffing Brit? Yeah, I do know of him. I don't watch all of his stuff, but I do watch bits of it. He's pretty cool. Savia's like, welcome man, how you doing? I'm still trying to figure out where we lost all of our time in mission 2, but honestly, doesn't really matter. It's a cool game, just not very well explained. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of like things where you have to just kind of trial and error in order to actually learn it, or just watch people who make guides. And personally, I've trial and errored a lot of stuff. Because I used to be like a super turtle sort of player where my early game military strength was essentially 0. Because I tried to get myself into like that snowball. Oh my god, that was just me not even pressing the keys. I tried to get into like a super good like economic position rather than really hyper focusing on military strength, balancing things, because I used to play with 2 friends, and one of them was like super early game aggressive. One was like a really good player for just like keeping things balanced for the whole game, and I struggled for the first part of the game, but then just exploded in like the late game and carried everyone. And so it kind of balanced out. It was very funny. Really like that one vid he posted during the Steam Summer Sale. Had to get free game keys, wow. They had to remove it. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Tutorial still the same as day 1, yeah. Because there have been a lot of patches. Because I first started playing Stellaris like 6 years ago? 5-6 years ago? 5 years ago, yeah. And that was in like patch 1.8 or something, 1.7 even. And then it's now at like patch 3.4, and so it's changed a lot, an awful lot. Heidi's running. Wow, that was dangerous from me. I was very close to Steve there. Like, way too close for comfort. We're losing time. Damn, I'm even? Yuck. This is an awful run. I mean, I'm still running it, but I would have wanted to be like -10 here. Not -1. It also really sucks that I always seem to get the slightly suboptimal pattern now that I've upgraded my CPU. I'm not happy about it. Because I used to get like the best case pattern every single time, and it was glorious. Never understood how to handle massive overpopulation. Ah, wow. So I always wish I had that problem. Because I've always had like massive underpopulation issues, where I always try and like expand way quicker than I can. And so overpopulation's like never been a thing for me in Stellaris. And then I'll play with other people and they're like, damn, I've got too many pops. And it's like, I want that problem. Oh dear. Oh, nice, I got that. I'm surprised I even got that last one. Damn, still only one player. Okay. But yeah, there's a new Stellaris DLC which came out not all that long ago, which I finally picked up. And damn, it's good fun. I'm surprised like how much it's shaking things up. Because it adds a reasonable amount of stuff, but it's got some really like interesting game changes. And I promise I will stop talking about Stellaris before long. I promise. Temporarily. But one thing it adds is, essentially, if you think Civ 5 railroads, or roads, which allow you just to get to places a bit faster, it's introduced something along those lines, which is really cool. And it's fantastic for defending territory that you own. It doesn't help you at all offensively, arguably, but as I'm like a really defensive player by nature, where I try to stay out of conflicts for as long as possible, just so I can actually like focus on economy, that sort of stuff, and it's all like, that's just how I enjoy playing. Oh, wow, max and scrap, damn. But those are really cool. Okay, that's enough Stellaris for now, I promise. Oh dear. How are we doing for loot? Max on sensors, no injectors, but otherwise exceptional loot. Like, very good loot, otherwise. Behave, behave, good lad. I really want that ethanol, actually. Do I want that ethanol? Better get Stellaris out of the system before you start talking about it again. Oh, don't tempt me. We're going to have a point redeem of, like, stop talking about Stellaris. Hey, pretty kitty, how you doing? What is ESA? So, ESA is known as the European Speedrunning Assembly, and it's very similar to Games Done Quick, but instead of being hosted in the US, it's hosted in well, currently it's hosted in Sweden. And so, it's a really cool charity event. I'm going to be commentating, but I don't really care about my health, surprisingly. Come on. One hit. One hit. It's a way of saving a bullet. And we want to fully reload. It's actually good practice to reload in that elevator. But yeah, health, I don't really care about it. It sounds really weird, like, why don't you care about health? Surely you can just take, like, a shot and you're dead, and yeah, you're right. But we shouldn't really be taking any shots before Mission 7. And in Mission 6, there's a scripted event which lowers our health anyway. And it lowers our health proportional to how much health we currently have. So if I heal up now, all of that health will get taken away in Mission 6. So there are certain patterns where you do kind of have to heal or play it very risky. But ideally, I just don't really want to heal because it will be a waste of resources. And it does require that we do play a bit risky, which is unfortunate, and, well, given I'd much rather just play it a bit safe, I don't really have that luxury, unfortunately. So we kind of just have to roll with it. It's a little uncomfortable to run, but not the end of the world, honestly. Scrap. Sensor, I don't need that ID tag. I did see a blasting cap, though. Annoyingly, I didn't pick up the flashbang. But that's fine, I don't really mind. I do need to remember, however, to go onto this. So the reason we interact with this is because it brings up a tutorial message. And that tutorial message actually just is slow. So we want to get it now where we literally have nothing better to do other than wait. We still have no injectors, but geez, I like this loot. It would be a pipe bomb for sure in Mission 5, if we had injectors. But the other reason we don't heal is because we don't have the materials to heal. No injectors means that yeah, we don't really have anywhere appealing. Yeah, so GDQ and ESA are both pretty big speedrunning charity events where some of the best speedrunners from around the world will fly over to the event and showcase their game. And it's not necessarily to showcase the absolute peak of their game, but it's to just put on a good event and to incentivize people to donate to charity. And I know some of the events have raised really staggering amounts of money. I believe some of the GDQs have raised like millions of dollars for charity, which is just incredible. Is this hard mode? No, so this is the Novice difficulty. Injector, lovely. Yeah, exactly. You're ideally getting people who will just put on the best show, and you don't need to be the top speedrunner in any sense. And I mean, obviously, it's nice if you are, but for what we're doing, we really want just a good show rather than, oh yeah, this person's just like the absolute best. Because it's so much more entertaining to watch someone who is able to put on a good show compared to someone who is maybe the best at their game, but isn't really the best at the kind of like leading the show, engaging people, making sure that it's just a good bit of fun at the same time. And it's a hard skill, and I do understand that. And it's not necessarily a skill set that directly intersects between speedrunners and kind of like, yeah, speedrunners and show hosts are a rare combination. And some people do it exceptionally well. I mean, one prime example would be Nico Hut, who is helping to put on a lot of the stuff in ESA. And he might be on the couch as well, depending on his schedule, because he is exceedingly busy. But he is phenomenal at putting on a show while also being very good at speedrunning. Rapid Panda is another person who's incredibly good at putting on a fantastic show, which really, like, is great to watch, and is also very good at speedrunning. And so, having those intersections, it's definitely not an impossible skill set at all, but it's one that hopefully, in the Alien stream on Tuesday, we will be able to bring an entertaining show as well as some good gameplay. But my primary focus is putting on a good show. And so I'm not going to be covering like all of the technical detail. I'm going to be missing parts out because some things are nice to know while there's time, but we're trying to add some humor more than anything else. Try and just like get people involved a bit. And so one thing that I was slightly confused by is that we're encouraged to not interact with chat, which to me seems incredibly weird because, well, interacting with chat seems like a huge part, because it's not just people who are attending the event that are the ones supporting. People at home, people just online are realistically going to massively outnumber the people in the event. And they're people who, I believe, deserve a lot of recognition and should be able to interact. Now, I'm not the sort of person who actually gets to make the rules, so it means I'm not really going to question them. I'm a guest at ESA, so I'm going to just follow the rules, but it's a little odd. Big tech, sorry, no worries. Yeah, exactly. It's not easy. I mean, especially for EU people. I want that. Where's my cursor? I literally can't see it. I couldn't see my cursor. I just lost my cursor. I was like, let me do this. Come on, Colin. There we go.
Ecco.
But I saw that I'd maxed out on blasting caps, and I was like, I'm not wasting a blasting cap. I do not mind. Poor. Yeah, realistically, by the end of like mission 8, I should be close to like minus 25, minus 30. Do we have 2 flyers? Yes, good. One, two, three, and go this way. So the alien is really, really active here, which means it's very stompy and wants to kill us. So if we make too much noise, he will drop and he will kill us. And it's a very unfortunate event for Amanda's face. Good, good.
Samuels, c'è una certa Lingard, ufficiale medico superiore.
So it's pretty important to actually pull out the revolver here, just to actually confirm that you can, because there is a glitch in this game known as getting flare locked, whereby you are unable to pull out your revolver or any weapons because the game still thinks that you're holding a flare. Right-clicking changes the flare from holding kind of here to holding up here. The game then realizes you don't have a flare and goes back to normal. So it's a bit of a weird one. Oh, that's really early. Oh, we might just die here. That's fine. Not too bad. Now, are we going to get the bad pattern again? That beep is incredibly consistent there, but it really doesn't matter. If you hear 2 beeps there, then you're in trouble. Oh my god, of course we do. Okay, let's hope here. Please. Good. We could have actually been double shot there and died. But now it's actually worse to heal than it is to just not heal. And that sounds really weird, like, James, what do you mean? You're on like a tiny sliver of health. What do you mean it's a bad idea to heal? So the game actually gives us scripted health, which will just heal us. Which is really, really useful. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. That's awful. We lost like 2 seconds there. Oh my god, another blasting cab? Are you kidding me? We're making a molly. Nice. Okay, we're in a good position. Stun baton charge. Not useful. Ethanol is useful. Because we do want a smoke bomb. Yeah, my game just seems so much darker than it normally does. Like, I'm just struggling to see things. Sound warning, this is going to get slightly loud. So if you take a quick look at our health, you may be able to see that it's actually a lot higher than it was. The game knows that you're going to be taking damage just climbing up here, and doesn't want you to die, because that just kind of sucks. So it has a scripted trigger, where if you are below a certain threshold of health, you will get healed to a certain amount. Is Sprite still legal? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sprite's still legal here, but it's getting banned all over the world. Why? That sounds weird. Too many sprites could cause lag. For God's sake, that's such a good but bad joke. I love it. Oh, that's fantastic. I really like that one. I didn't even see that one coming either. That's fantastic. Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed that. This is looking like a pretty decent mission 6, despite me losing 2 seconds for essentially no reason. Gold by 1 second? Wow. 2 seconds, I'll take it. Or 1.9. So, I am going to mute the music here. Cheers for the good luck. Okay, we have a very early Steve. Man, he's really just sitting there. Oh, that's a mean, mean pattern. Steve, I'm gonna need you to sod off. Ooh. This is horrible. Okay, we're going to have to do... Oh, it's still really, really dangerous. Scrap, I don't need it. I thought I had a gunshot. Might just be run over. That beep is normally good. $126, damn, I'm slow. One, two, three, good. Now, pick up the canister, James. Don't be a clown. Listen. We've really got AFK Steve again. Jeez, okay, that is fortunate. Homemade rhubarb lemonade? Oh, nice. That sounds really good. Okay, I should have crafted something. So the only reason we got out of that mission 7 alive was because I did some sprint bursts at the beginning. Without those sprint bursts, run would have been over on the spot. Also, damn, my mission 7 PB is really nice. I'm not beating that. Hopefully we'll only lose a couple seconds though. Maybe 3 or 4? Wait, I take it back. No way. We didn't save time, right? Okay. Plus 0.8 is crazy, given I did 3 sprint bursts. Damn, I'm impressed. Where are you, hack? Oh, this time's like... It's not good, but it's also not that bad. I'm not happy with it. That's a lie. I'm okay with everything except the mission 2. Mission 2 was awful, and I still don't know why. You're OP. Nah, I am very far from OP. We don't have a flab, so we're probably dead here. Yeah, this is a minor problem. Houston, I am requesting immediate assistance. Help! We do have a molly. It's not particularly useful, but we do have a molly. For the first time in a hot minute, I'm actually doing okay for loot. Like, having all the blasting caps we need is very, very nice. That's a mistake. That's a big mistake. I'm going to be grabbing Flashbang V1 in the future. I think it's very, very helpful to pick it up.
Qualcuno l'ha staccato.
Because even in the case that you're not getting very good loot, it's always useful.
So che c'è qualcuno qui dentro.
We're going to take some serious damage here.
Che cosa hai
We'll get shot a couple times.
Lei non dovrebbe essere qui.
Okay, this is a problem. This is a big problem. Oh. Oh. Did he kill the human? I sure hope he did, because otherwise I'm very dead. Can I ask more questions about sprint burst? Yeah, absolutely. So, to explain what a sprint burst is, a sprint burst is where we just tap the sprint button for a very short period of time. What this does is it will cause us to make a little bit of noise, but we'll also move faster. The alien has a constant threshold when he's in the vent of if you make too much noise while he's in range, he will drop. And we are trying to come as close to that threshold as possible, while also not actually getting him to drop. Because if he drops, we're dead in quite a few places. So, sprint bursting, generally people will play on the conservative side. However, it's definitely possible to overcook it, and then you just die because, well, the alien drops, you can't live. Especially when you don't have any tools. But even when you do have tools, sometimes you just really don't want him to drop anyway. Because there are other threats, it just makes things awkward. There are lots of good reasons as to why you really don't want the alien to drop. Even in my 100% record, I use sprint bursting in places where I have the flamethrower. And that seems really weird, like, well, why didn't you just flame the alien? And the reason for that is flaming the alien's slow. It means that you have to stop running, you have to stop moving. And so being able to sprint burst can be really, really useful at times. Not always, but definitely at times. Flashbangs, we need 2 of these, but we can only make 1 because we are lacking sensors. We are definitely pre-committing both of those. Medkit, we do want a medkit now. Technically, we don't need a second flashbang, because we do have a Molotov. And in this run, there is no good time to use a Molotov except for Mission 7. And that's not ironic, that is actually just true. We just don't want to use a Molotov anywhere. And so the only time we use it outside of Mission 7 is in Mission 10 just to get rid of it. We literally just lob it because we don't want it. I'm not even kidding. It's kind of dumb, but also kind of funny. How many speedrunners does it take to change a light bulb?
Niente comitato di benvenuti.
Do you want to change it, the other to time it?
Stiamo calmi. Siamo al sicuro ora. Wait,
Ci hai pensato tu?
Un piano?
Hai fatto
Davvero?
funzionare le
I
navette.
suoi piani del
Bel
cazzo
lavoro.
non hanno funzionato molto finora.
Come
And skipping the bulbs and making time save. For God's sake. Good molly shot is in Mission 17, yeah.
Dov'è?
Yeah, after Mission 12, we've got a good couple molly uses. But as we get 3 mollies in Mission 12, we kind of don't really worry about mollies.
Intorno al gigante gassoso. Quel figlio di puttana non vuole darci i codici di comando per avvicinarla qui automaticamente. Magari puoi provare tu a convincere quel bastardo inutile. Va a parlare con lui.
Cool. I'm gonna grab.
Chi mi
Probably.
tocca?
Mi chiamo Ripley, sono con la compagnia.
E sei qui per quella scatola vuota. Siete proprio astuti, devo dirlo.
Sono qui per motivi personali. Mia madre era sul Nostromo quando è sparito 15 anni fa.
Davvero? Cazzo. Beh. Cazzo. Non abbiamo trovato la sua nave, Ripley. Solo la scatola nera.
Ma sono certa che abbiate trovato dell'altro. Che è successo là fuori?
Devo andarmene da qui, Ripley. Magari possiamo accordarci.
Intanto parla. Voglio sapere tutto.
La trasmissione, mi ricevi, Luis?
Non molto chiaro, Marlo. Va bene.
Facciamo piano. Voglio arrivarci tutte in
Shop time, no worries. Thank you for the look. I'm kind of annoyed we didn't get a gold in that mission 8,
microscopio.
but I suppose it was a bit janky.
Ok, piantatela. Concentratevi sul motivo per cui siamo qui. Non voglio errori.
Yeah, it definitely was janky.
Eccoti qui. Foster, Mix, tenete gli occhi aperti.
Oh, right. I just hope this time I don't die in a cutscene in Mission 10. That kinda sucked. It was a good run as well. So the problem we currently have is we don't have flares. Any flares. And in this entire run, I picked up 1 flare. And I've looted a bit extra as well. That's a problem. Why is it a problem? We need 3 flares for Mission 10. Minimum. Any less, and it's probably just a dead run on the spot. Like, no kidding, dead run on the spot. I will be hard-pressed to keep a run going if we don't have 3 flares. Or a bare minimum of 2 flares. I can potentially work with 2 flares, but realistically it's just dead on the spot, unless we have 3. I mean, it's dead if we don't have 3. It's dead on the spot if we don't have 2. Oh my god. It's, okay, it's not awful. It's sub-average. $2.13 interact, yeah, that's pretty poor. It's not that bad. After it becomes pretty boring, yeah. So this is always the mission I say, go grab a drink. If you need to, I don't know, wait for the sun to explode, you've probably got time. I mean, Kamir's just gone to the shop and he'll probably be back roughly in time for the halfway mark, given how long this mission takes. No, it's not that bad. This mission is about 11 minutes, which is a long time, but at least it's kind of chill. You don't really need to worry about much. Unfortunately though, there is RNG time loss. And RNG time loss really sucks. Because you can't control it. You just can't. This time isn't awful though. It's like... I would have loved a good mission too. Why did the speed run across the road? Oh god. Because the pedestrians on this side of the road are slightly cut, for God's sake. This Jake's duck because no one changed the bowl. Oh, it's very funny in Alien where you just run past and the game's just like, oh hey, you must have done this right, and then you didn't, and it's just like, what the hell are you doing? one of the best things is where in Mission 10, in CCFPS, which is like the most glitchy category, when Amanda gets ejected in KG, when running back to the airlock door, oh sorry, just the door back out, she slams her fist on the door and then grabs onto it. But in CCFPS, the door just opens because the game's like, wait, you haven't locked the door yet. And so the door opens and Ripley just smashes her fist against just thin air, and it's very funny. It reminds me of that sort of thing, where the game's just like, it's like, wait, you're not meant to be here. What are you doing? Oh dear. 443 is average. It's very average. It's not a good time. It's not bad. It's just not good. And annoyingly, I got a really good time in PB. Which means we will almost always, I can't even speak, jeez, lose time in Mission 9. I need to add more Rainbow Road music. Rainbow Road's just almost always got good music. It's really, really good. This music has so much nostalgia for me, because I played so much Mario Kart Wii when I was younger. And not even just like younger as in a kid. In my first year of university, someone brought a Nintendo Wii, and the only game they had on it was Mario Kart. And I know I've told this story before, but I like telling stories. But the only... They were like super cocky, being like, oh yeah, I'm so good at Mario Kart. And they brought us in just expecting to wipe the floor with everyone. But my cousins were really good at Mario Kart, and I'm not the sort of person that likes to be second best in my family, or just in general really. I always try to be better than I currently am, and so I ended up being like the best at Mario Kart in my family, and so I was like quietly confident, and they were like, yeah, just pick whichever course you want. I immediately picked Rainbow Road, wiped the floor. I was just like, right, I'm shutting this confidence down immediately. And I remember laughing so much at it, because they immediately started making excuses when they weren't first. And it was that level of like insane confidence which just turned into like 1,000 excuses, which it was very satisfying. I do admit it was me being a bit of a jerk, but funnily enough, we've got a second Rainbow Road. Wait, is this Rainbow Road? What is this? Oh, it's Sunshine Airport. Okay, my bad. I was thinking, like, I know this is from Mario Kart 8, but I didn't think I added Rainbow Road. This is a really bad mix. That's awful. It's so bad that I couldn't even kite it. Okay, we're going +9 at the moment. +8. +8, +9, somewhere around there. Oh damn, going even, or being even going into Mission 10 really sucks, honestly. I'm not happy about it. I mean, it's not really even, but given the amount of time save I have, it's so much worse than I want it to be. I do believe there is time save in Mission 10, though. I really should have looked through my PB. I remember there being a lot of mistakes, but as it was so long ago, I mean, I say it was so long ago, it was only like April, May that I actually got the PB. But I haven't done NMG Novice in a fair while. Because, for reference, it was the first category I ever did. And I still love this category. But it was something that I only did for quite a while. And then around about, I think it was January, I got my first sub 240 time, which, for anyone who's unaware, completing this category in under 2 hours 40 is incredibly impressive. Like, I mean, there are only 4 people who have currently done it, with the 4th person having done it only a couple days ago. But I'm not satisfied with the sub 240, and so I want a 237, and that is my current goal. What's the big statue in the middle of the room? I wish I could tell you. All of the alien people who love the lore will probably be cutting my head off at the moment, because all I know is that it's really important for the actual lore. Unfortunately, I don't know the lore very well. I just know that Mission 9's slow. No, I know that it's a massive kind of reference to the original Alien movie. God damn, 57? Okay, fine, whatever. I suppose -8 isn't awful, but I should be way, way ahead. Okay, that's 1 flare.
Vuoi sapere il resto, fammi uscire. Non succederà mai. È così? Allora sai dove trovarmi.
2 flares? Okay, game. Do you wanna make me very, very happy? Okay, no.
Ok, da questa parte c'è qualcosa che potrà servirti.
Oh, fun fact, if you're reloading, you can peek to cancel the reload animation. Especially in places where it's dangerous to swing your maintenance jack, it's a very useful thing to know.
È un animale. Gli animali
And so I will
hanno paura del fuoco.
peek cancel quite a few things in this category.
Ho un piano per intrappolare.
Almost none of them are time
Se
saves,
cercai raggiungi
but
Riccardo
it's something I
nella
do a
torre
fair amount.
esistente. Vi coordinerò da qui.
2 flares, fine. Let's go! Okay, 1 more flare and we're really, really good. Like, 3 flares is the minimum. 4 flares makes things much more comfortable. Like, much more comfortable. And that's because we can use 2 flares in KG. Almost guaranteeing that we're able to get to the airlock without the alien ever dropping. Provided that we are at least reasonably quick. So, the main difference between 100% and all missions is we can loot here. And that doesn't sound huge, but oh god is that huge. We want loot. Well, I would do a lot of things for loot in this game. Because items are very, very important in order to go fast. I actually looted a bit less than I could have. Damn. Really poor loot in all of these things, but I'm saving that for Noisemaker. Which means music is off, sound alerts are going off. For Mission 10, prepare yourself for something that's really quite terrifying. So, the Great Rebindathon. 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. here goes focus mode. Drop
Sono
that.
nella torre sinistra.
Sprint burst, light another flare, sprint burst, tracker, and now we can run. Drop that. Now we want to swap to the Molotov. And throw it down there.
Quel mostro qui.
The Molotov is slightly less effective than the flashbang, just because it explodes earlier.
Waits, quella bestia, come facciamo?
It should still be fine, however.
La torre è in grado di processare composti di alto valore estratti da gigante gassoso. I sistemi di prevenzione contro la pirateria sono ancora in funzione. La torre può essere sigillata, condotti, portelli, tutto. Quindi costruirai una gabbia intorno alla bestia e Riccardo la chiuderà dentro. L'entrata è più avanti.
So, we should hear a beep very shortly.
Per aprire il portello.
That is the working J.
Sta finalizzando l'isolamento. Devi chiudere i portelli di sicurezza intorno alla tromba delle scale.
Now we're listening for a second beep.
L'accesso per la manutenzione e la reception del server centrale. Fai rapporto man mano.
Blasting cap, very nice.
Accesso manutenzione chiuso.
Now we keep on going. We still haven't heard the beep. There's the beep.
Deposito scorte chiuso.
Out of range, perfect. And there we hear the beep, which means the alien is now in range. Perfect.
Waits, mi metti in comunicazione con Ripley.
We have to sprint burst that a bit.
Ripley, c'è un comando di disabilitazione con cui avviare l'isolamento di emergenza.
Very nice.
Terminare dietro la scrivania della reception.
Riccardo, reset.
Oh, what a peak cancel.
Chiusa.
Bel lavoro. Ora vieni verso la sala server. Vai piano. Devi solo attivare il talento e uscire.
I need to check see if I've got the flamethrower here.
Finché non arrivi.
Good.
Poi chiudo la trappola.
I did save the flare. Oh my god, that was clutch. No. I had to play that safe. Never figured out exactly what scares Amanda so much. I believe it is because there's like a slight gap in the geometry, and so she believes that she's just over like an infinite gap. Or like a big fall at least. And that way she's just really scared of falling. So, we want to bind that to 7. And we need 2 of these.
Riccardo, allora
Oh crap, I've already committed blasting caps? Jeez.
non ne ho di
Okay, cap detected. Actually, I'll take both of those. Take it back. Here's a great time to heal. Ah, damn, I hit sprint slightly early. So Steve is now scripted to go up a specific vent. And we can actually take advantage of this. So we just saw him on the right. And he had a late up vent. Which means that this exit is now completely safe. No threat whatsoever. Even though we hear him, there's an internal cooldown on the drop. And by the time we're all the way over here, he may have dropped, but he can't catch up to us. Not a bad time. A little slower than I would have liked. Only by a couple seconds, though. Gemini, this is the hard part. Things can start going very wrong very quickly here.
La Sixon ha provato a venderla per anni insieme a Sevastopol. Non ha abboccato nessuno.
That beep is fine.
La sicurezza è ancora attiva.
Ok, basta parlare, Waits.
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. How did that see me? I don't know why that's been seeing me recently. Drop to my left. Where are you? Damn, I'm really struggling to see, actually. Fine, drop behind. I suppose because I'm streaming earlier, I've got the sun in my eyes more, which doesn't help. This is greedy. Oh man, okay. Move.
Ok,
Ora cerca un posto chiamato Progetto KC348. Fammi sapere quando sei lì.
Out, but not clean. Very, very feisty alien. Lost a considerable amount of time there.
Waits, ce l'ho fatta.
How many flares?
Ancora?
2 flares, let's go.
Ho un piano, va al laboratorio.
And good pattern, okay. Yeah, it's weird. I don't remember that motion sensor doing that. I can't remember. Oh, I don't know why. I might be doing something differently.
Waits, ci sono.
Il laboratorio si può separare dalla stazione principale. Riattiva la corrente, i sistemi si ricollegano.
Causes a bunch of noise to Master Command is running? No. No, it makes no in-game noise. It is just audio noise, unfortunately. So we should be okay here.
Fatto. Vedo un picco di tensione.
Yeah, so weirdly in 100%, Steve is very AFK after you actually go to the back room. Had a beep. He nearly dropped. I nearly died again in this cutscene. I think if I'd hesitated a moment more, Steve would have dropped. Yeah, so especially in 100% or in all Novice NMG things. Actually, I'll say this once I've done this, but okay. So the double flare noisemaker strat is fantastic. Especially in 100%, but in all NMG Novice categories, which allow it. Because it allows you to do the entire bottom section of KG without Steve dropping. Fantastic in 100%, fantastic in all missions. Obviously not allowed in low percent. Damn, this time sucks! Why is it so bad? I suppose Gemini didn't help. Okay, -4, fine. Yeah, Gemini was poor. Not very happy at all about that mission 10. Damn, that Gemini really screwed me. Realistically, there should be another 20 seconds to save there. Given perfect RNG, of course. Actually, no, meh. Yeah. 20 seconds with perfect RNG, 15 with, like, not perfect, but still decent. Be entertaining to see you play any of the multi-alien mods. Yeah, I have thought about it, but it's probably not something I'll do anytime soon. I don't know, I just enjoy playing base game at the moment. There's so many dumb ways of playing base game. Oh, Hundo Brain. No time for that stuff. So we're actually on a great amount of health here. So I always advise people to heal up to full in Mission 11. Just essentially regardless of category. But it mostly applies to NMG. It also does apply to NoCC a bit, but less so. But in NMG, always, 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 I don't mind how good you are at this game. This Revolver Human sucks. Just heal up. It's so, so worth it. Here, as we are on about 90% health, maybe even slightly over, I'm not going to heal. But if we were even like 80 something, I would probably heal. No sensors, okay. I should have still committed stuff there. So unfair for deaths in those mods, yeah. The KG cutscene's awful for deaths anyway. I mean, Carrix and I have both recently died in that cutscene, unmodded. It kind of sucks. And both of the times it was 0 counterplay, you are just simply dead kind of deaths. Because Steve actually dropped just during the animation. Like, for me, he wasn't even in range. And then he quickly went into range, dropped and killed me, and I was like, for God's sake. You're just trolling me at this point. Oh, it's very annoying. Here, shotgun. Nice, we did get that grab cancel. Oh, there was a sensor there, damn it. So here we don't want to psycho hop, because there's an android here, which if they hear us... oh, they're in a bad position. I had to hug the left slightly there, because otherwise they could have been grabbed. They were slightly further than they usually are. I should have believed, I should have believed. I didn't believe at all. $7.14 seems reasonable. Let's see what we can do this in. Because so far this has been acceptably decent. Nothing like fantastic, but acceptable. I think I was doing this in about 7:48, 7:49, 7:50 in Hyundai, so I'm curious to see what time I actually managed to do this in, because we've not had any grabs. Seems reasonable. Also, the earlier you can open those vents, the better. Floor vents, in basically every case. I don't think there's really any case where opening them later provides you any advantage outside of Nightmare Low percent. Maxim injectors? Damn, okay. Game. I see you. We're in a good spot for loot, honestly. Scrap fine, don't mind. Nothing. Nothing. Charge pack, I'll take it.
Riccardo, ho bisogno che tu lo faccia. Puoi presidiare la stazione e coprirmi. Riccardo!
Sì, certo. Sicuro.
Pipe bomb, can't make.
Non far entrare nessuno. Guidami.
Very weird loot. I don't know what to think about it. Very, very weird loot. Also, if you struggle with getting grab cancels at all, try with the flamethrower. I know it sounds dumb, but especially for the non-Super Joes, flamethrower grab cancels are really, really solid. I would highly recommend them, actually. And the sole reason for that is because the flamethrower has so much more AoE than any of the other weapons do. Also, we just don't need flamethrower fuel at this point. Actually, bonding agent, for the first time in basically ever, is kind of useful. We don't have much of it, and so it allows us to actually burn a medkit here. Which, given our health, is honestly quite useful, because we did take a fair amount of damage. This also allows us to get rid of some of these things. I think I do just immediately make that. We have our smoke bomb, we have a noisemaker, we have a flare, which is interesting. I am going to commit that. I'm very, very surprised by this loot. 1, 2, cool. Saving about 4.5 seconds. So, the lovely thing about trams is that the animation takes almost exactly 7 seconds on the exit, and to my knowledge there is no RNG in that. Tram arriving, on the other hand, does unfortunately have a good amount of RNG, which sucks. It really sucks, because there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, a bit of time to save here. But we'll probably lose a little bit of time as well, because I don't have a pipe bomb.
Sei tu al comando ora.
And no pipe bomb means no cartwheel, Jay.
Una stanza piena di morti, è un casino.
Concentrati, Riccardo. Se Samuel si riuscirà a comunicare con Apollo...
This is a lovely terminal. You can just mash Q. It automatically picks up the log for you. You don't need to go in, press E, any of that stuff. Just press Q.
Come faccio a salire?
Back from a short nap? Oh, had you on PC the whole time now? Oh, thank you very much. I hope your nap was good. That's really slow. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Saki. Ethanol? Yeah, go on then. I'll take it. So I'm going to hope that we can get Supermander here. If we can get Supermander, that's great. I love it. If we can't, oh well, whatever. We will do what we can do. A sleep-deprived little goblin. I can relate to that. Oh man. Yeah, I did not sleep as much as I should have, that's for sure. Nice. Because I may or may not have been staying up too late playing Stellaris. Oh dear. It may have been until about 10:30, and then I was like, uh-oh. Tomorrow morning's going to be interesting.
Riccardo, sono qui. Sembra il posto in cui i sintetici vanno a morire.
Let's hope that I can actually do this somewhat reasonably. PM.
Livello rischio biocontenimento Omega.
Come on, Joe, don't see us too quickly. Okay, we should be good here.
Il portello è saltato in aria, non posso avvicinarmi.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not grabby. Jeez, okay, that was a bit close. Just a little. And unfortunately, because we still haven't picked up sensors, we really can't pipe bomb. Well, we can't pipe bomb anyway, because, well, we don't have a pipe bomb. It's a minor problem. 4 and 4 is actually great, ammo-wise, though. It means we're more than good for this whole section. This might be the first stream ever that doesn't finish when it's, like, insanely late for you, Saki. Wait, this is no. Okay, I just lost like 7 seconds. I went 100%. No. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. That's so poor. Fine. Oh, I can't believe it. No. I autopiloted. Oh, I'm so ashamed. No. Oh, it's fine. Whatever. We can claw back some seconds. Oh, that's so annoying. My head's a disaster at the moment. Because I had a shower and then essentially immediately started streaming, which meant that my hair just did not dry at all, and so it's gone into like weird frizzy stuff underneath my headphones. Oh my god. I didn't tell myself no hundo strats, and just immediately went to the terminal and was just like, oh, this is what we do. That is not what we do. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's fine. No one saw it. It's weird that everyone's monitor just simultaneously turned off. Or their phones just ran out of battery, all at the same time. Such a weird coincidence. Oh dear. That was the weirdest animation I've seen ever. It was smooth, and normally it's like really janky. What's the record on this category? It's like 2 hours 36:45? Like 2 minutes faster than my time. Like I'm not going for the world record in this category because that's kind of insane. But my goal is a 2:37, so I'm trying to save 45 odd seconds, which is definitely doable. Maybe not on this run, but it is doable. Nice. No. Non-grabby. Thank you. Oh my god, that was a blasting cap and I'm maxed. Ooh, hello Flare, I'll take you. I always get excited for flares. Realistically, we need like one flare for the rest of the game. But I will always get excited for flares. Flares are just like, they're just magical. Hello Samuels. Come on, you little fella. Non-Scappy. I forgot to change it like Splits. Cactus is gonna be annoyed. So Scappy has 2 Ps, and if I Splits, it's only got 1. Because I just keep on forgetting to change it. There we go. Oh dear. I'm gonna get some water.
Ripley, Apollo vi sta respingendo. Potremmo essere in pericolo.
Samuel!
Apollo non mi fa interfacciare. Oh no! Comanda! Devi disconnettere manualmente i sistemi. Per favore!
Cristo, Samuel, ci provo!
Aspetta! Devi seguire la giusta sequenza o il risultato sarà fatale per me. Sto accedendo ai diagrammi della Sixon.
Okay.
Togli prima che il cavo rosso.
Ok, prima il rosso.
Pretty good timing.
Rosso fatto.
Ora cerca il cavo blu. Lo vedi?
And a rather fun fact is that you don't need to wait at all to actually hear what Samuels is going to tell you. You can just run immediately to the conduits.
Dimmi che te lo vado.
Altri 2, Ripley. Cerca un pannello aperto sul pavimento. Dovrebbe esserci un androide disattivato vicino.
Trovato, Samuel.
Please turn off the lockdown.
Ora al ultimo, Ripley.
Oh, yeah. Ninja, great timing. I wouldn't really call myself a ninja. I mean, realistically, I'm kind of about as stealthy as a cardboard box flying down the stairs, so not very.
Come se io avessi mai avuto una vita. Ti ringrazio.
Samuels.
La navetta di Apollo è aperta. Appena arriverai al centro, ti parlerà.
L'hai fatto per me.
Volevo che Amanda Ripley scoprisse la verità.
Right. Do not go to the right, James. Do not be an absolute clown. Are you stuck in the door? Okay, I'll find out in a sec. Come on.
Riccardo,
There we go.
se sei lì, rispondi.
Oh, you are a jerk, aren't you?
Sono qui, scusa.
Samuel è morto.
Grab cancel?
Ha aperto la nave per il
Nope.
per me. Vado subito lì per attivare l'isolamento ad Apollo.
So anyway, I started blasting. Oh. I just panicked on every single one of those. I didn't see a grab cancel, and so I was just like, we're just going bang, bang, bang. I saw I nearly ran out of ammo. I was like, I need the shotgun for this. Oh dear. So all of those shots were just to prevent a grab, because I didn't see I didn't see an interruption of the grab animation. This door, don't go for the other door. Oh dear. Okay, what do we have? 3 stun baton charges, and none of them are useful. We never use the stun baton in this category, apart from maybe mission 8, if you're bored. Like, legitimately, there isn't even a place I can use the stun baton without losing time. If we could use the ranged stun baton, then that would allow us to do some janky stuff. However, that is a major glitch. No. Do not grab terminal. No terminal. Terminal is banned. Terminal is very banned. We do not grab the terminal here. Because we are speedy. We are trying to go fast. We are not slow. I take it back. We are very slow, but... excuse me. We are attempting to not be slow. What the hell is this loot? This loot is cursed. No, we would have saved so much time. Oh, if I hadn't got that terminal, it would have been really, really good. No. I mean, we still saved time, but damn, we could have had another like 7 seconds on top of that. Oh well, it's fine. Now, do not go to the left. For God's sake, James, do not cock this one up. Also, I really need to get into the habit of crouching while in trams. It's actually really good practice. Guys, spooky space switch, I know. It's like the weirdest of loot where I'm getting everything I asked for, but I'm not getting any of the things that I normally get loads of. Oh, hello. I'll take that sensor though. Bit full. So you can actually use some dumb stuff here, whereby we get this dialogue triggering, and then you can actually just run back through here and have a look around for loot. There's not much, but there are little bits. Huh, I need to actually time that. I wonder if getting the terminal is actually better. Good. Not too bad, not too bad.
Dovrò togliere la corrente.
And the hitbox on this hack is really weird. Oh my god. The amount of pure flailing around on that hack with my fingers is very funny. Oh my god, that is so dumb. Don't go to the left, go to the right. We are not terminaling. Oh dear. 1 extra terminal is fine. 2 extra terminals is not. So I will show you something dumb and fun though at the very end of this mission. Because just to appease my 100% brain, I will actually use a terminal, which isn't needed, and also isn't time loss. Because it has a very weird end of mission trigger. And nice, very good. Once we get force crouch, we just want to go in a straight line. We've got 4 stun baton charges, are you kidding me? What the hell? Grab that. Ah, there was a flare there. Oh well. It feels just wrong not getting that terminal. But I cannot grab terminals. This is a no terminal zone. Oh, I need to really change up what I do here. This is a big difference from 100%. Oh my god, okay, that's stupid. That's really stupid, I can't believe I did that. That's just me failing a hack. Damn, okay. I was hoping to save time here. No way we save time now.
Ok. Se li accendo, uno di questi dovrebbe farmi accedere ai sistemi di sicurezza di Apollo.
Okay, at least that was reasonable. I need a good minigame though. I can't really have a green anymore, otherwise we're losing just a lot of time. Great. Fantastic. Run to the right, not the left. Oh man, there's so many things that are tripping me up in this mission. Decent hack. It's not awful. Okay, we might... I'm hoping we're only losing 2 seconds. That would be acceptable. Oh, damn. Okay. I need to actually charge my phone as well, given I'm going to be on a train for about 5 hours today. Also, UK trains suck. I don't know if it's the same in other places, but man, do UK trains suck. They're just awful. Stupidly, the train service that used to just be a complete joke, like 5 years ago, is now one of the best. It's one known as Southern Rail in the UK, and Southern Rail used to be the butt of many jokes, but it's actually kind of okay now. It's actually my favourite, because it seems to actually work, which is a rarity. And onto the terminal. Wow, we're saving time even though I failed a hack. God, my PB's trash. Pipe bomb, thank God we can actually make one. 7, 8, 9, 0, 6. Hold that. So it's not technically mandatory to have a pipe bomb, but I am not going anywhere close to a bolt gun Joe. What? Okay, well, this is a bit more spicy. For reference, you do not want to be using an EMP there. Oh my god, okay. Well. That has livened things up a bit. Balls. Oh shit, that's really bad actually. Okay, does the terminal skip that part of the mission? No. So when you activate the like the console to end the mission, there's like a 3-second timer before the game fades out, and you can literally do whatever you want in that 3 seconds, and then the game will just fade to black. So you can go back up the ladder, you can interact with the terminal, you can run around a bit. It makes no difference. The game will still fade out regardless. Losing that EMP is really bad, because we now need another EMP. Yeah, that's a problem. Blasting cap's nice, but not needed. Okay. This is problematic. So I would use a stun baton charge on this guy, but the stun baton lasts less time. That's insane loot there. It lasts less time than the EMP V2. And while we don't actually need an EMP for EMP purposes, we do, however, need the EMP to make noise, because it's really, really useful, as it explodes on impact, which means that with a precise throw, we can get noise in the same place every time, and we do not need to worry about bouncing physics, that sort of stuff. So EMPs are very useful. Ah, damn it. Missed the animation, cancel. See that weird thing? So, the Joe never saw us enter the vent, but as soon as we're in the vent, NPCs have an exact knowledge of where you are, which is very dangerous, because it means that the alien can know exactly where you are in the vent, which is very dangerous. So we now need the pipe bomb. I need to not kill myself because, Jesus, I've done that a few times. More than a few times. And now we can go. We have to wait for those Joes to actually go through. If you run too fast, sometimes they can actually see you. And it just gets real bad real fast. Much faster than normal. Nothing useful on the table. Oh, that 6832 is a nightmare. It really is. It doesn't seem like a nightmare, but it just is. I can't explain it. Anytime you have to input key codes on a terminal, it's just awkward. Heal up now. We can't make another pipe bomb, but we're not planning on making anything else, so I believe pre-committing that sensor is okay. We do, however, need more sensors because I need a Molotov later. So ideally we will take 3 sensors total. Ideally even more. Yeah, we're not in a good spot. We're really not in a good spot. Oh dear. Okay, well, losing the EMP also lost us like 2 seconds, so I would expect to exit out of this, or like get the fade out, maybe at like 04, 05. Excuse me, game? Why did you cancel? Okay, fine, I'll take the one shot. That kind of sucks. By the looks of things, we'll be going around to the left here. Yeah. Okay, fine, fine. It is not a big deal. I realise I never turned back on sound alerts, but that's actually kind of good because I need it quiet for the nest. Uh, 604 fade out's actually looking pretty accurate. Not sub 6, which I do want, but... Okay, 602. Music's off. I need to focus. Let's do this. We have an exceptional amount of flamethrower fuel. More than I normally have in 100%. Most of which is just not even useful. My game brightness is definitely lower than usual.
Devo ripristinare la corrente della piattaforma dai condotti qua giù. Chiudo le comunicazioni.
We back up there to actually activate the trigger. Because the activation box for that trigger is quite far back. It doesn't expect you to just run up to the alien. I'm going to go for Hug a Boost. It's not worth it. Fine. Okay, we lost like 2 seconds. Annoyingly, the Hugger just kind of teleported to us. I think I was just slightly too close to her. Or I didn't make it go far enough in. I can't tell if that was a good or a bad drop. We'll see on this bit. Acceptable. Not great, but acceptable. Still, actually pretty solid.
Riccardo, posso distruggere il nido.
Honestly, yeah. That's not a bad nest at all.
Posso attivare tutti i nuclei.
I will take that. Because the nest can be a real run killer. I saw a sense of that. So this is actually a surprisingly good loot spot. You just pick everything up slowly as you go around. Because on the boxes there's a lot of good stuff. Nice, really, really good pattern. All three of them clustered up pretty quickly. Decent. Good. No green. Oh, that's really bad. No, I didn't get the shot off. Yeah, green there is the worst green you can possibly get. It's awful. Ah, that sucks. No green, please. Damn, we nearly got grabbed again there. 3 greens in a row? Game! We got no good first time minigames. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't get that sensor, can I? No, it's too far. Oh, I'm annoyed about that. Man. This is safe. I should have gotten the stagger there, but I didn't for some reason. This guy is not safe. Okay, fine. Whatever. Oh, I'm kind of annoyed about that. I don't believe we're saving time here. We might save a little bit. No, we're losing time here for sure. Veiled Hugger Boost, grab, 3 greens, losing time. Almost unquestionably. And 2 seconds on the EMP. Yeah, okay, that's fine, that's fine, fine. We can still PB. PB is still definitely doable. So all of the Super Joes will catch fire there, because with the insane amount of electric current going through their bodies, it just overheats and causes them to actually catch on fire. Because we are trying to just generate insane amounts of electric current to provide a huge pulse and kill all of the aliens below. And so it's kind of a side effect that all the Joes just catch on fire. Hey, morning Podrick, how you doing? I need a good 15. I really need a good mission 15 now.
Mi dispiace, Riccardo.
Not happy with loot at the moment. Fortunately, here again is another place that we get to actually loot a bit, which is really nice. It's another one of the places where we can loot in all missions, but can't loot in 100%. Damn, that's quick. This way. And we should still be good. Yep, good. Sensors, great, we need them. Just the sensors that we need. Okay. Okay, we are saving 2 seconds. Given the mistakes I made, that's fortunate. That is fortunate. Yeah, this run can easily be tidied up a lot. Don't go out of range. Nope, we have to see this early.
Sono al centro. Sei arrivato all'area con protezione.
Ci sono, Mecca. Apollo si è stabilito sullo svuotamento del reattore e ha bloccato le comunicazioni.
Good, he's back in range.
E perché mi hai mandato qui?
Siamo veri. Prima di andarmene, il sistema ha rilevato una nave in avvicinamento a Sebastopol. Credo sia l'Anisidora. Marlo è riuscito a inviare i codici per il richiamo automatico quando le comunicazioni erano aperte.
Dobbiamo raggiungerla. Sta attraccando.
No, ma sta stazionando qui vicino. Vai alla zona delle ambulanze.
Please, no beep.
Per le distanze corte, ma andranno bene.
Ok.
Damn, that was greedy. That was very greedy. That's fine. Actually, I need to hit beeps here. Music will be back on before long, I do promise.
Vedo un lancio sul mio terminale. Marlo ha già preso uno degli shuttle.
The reason I'm going this route is just to get more horizontal distance. Because I want to move away from Steve there. Mainly feeling the checked engine cake. Enjoying a nice cold bottle of water, nice. Where is it? Come on.
Le coordinate sono già nel sistema. Premi il pulsante e basta.
E tu?
Not awful. Steve went out of range pretty quickly. This might be close to sub 10. This run can so easily be tidied up though. Like, so much of it's just being bad. Like mission 12, just running to the terminal. That was awful. Mission 14, that grab, bad luck with the 3 greens. Mission 7, Steve patterns. Mission 8, no flare. Mission 9, bad RNG. Mission 2, catastrophic RNG for some reason. Mission 3, bad RNG. Yeah, there's so much that can get tidied up here. Like, we could easily be minus 50. Hey, Chelsea. How you doing? I need to really, really, really remember, do not cock up terminals. This is the second log, I believe. And this is 4510. Bit hungover, oh no. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, I don't foresee this being a 237 if it actually goes the distance, but it's not that far off at least. Loot's so weird, we've just not had sensors. Which is annoying, because normally we get tons of sensors. I mean, granted they are used in a lot of things actually. So it makes sense that they do start going in the mid to late game. I'm actually... Okay, at least I didn't fully mess it up. That's still 3 seconds though. I'm amazed that last one didn't actually work. I'm very surprised that last one didn't work. I thought it was within the allowed range.
I portelli dovrebbero aprirsi e speriamo torni alla luce. Ancora nessuna traccia di Marlo.
Surprising.
Ehi, Vinny. Benvenuta sulla Nesidora.
Marlo, dove sei, Marlo?
Marlo mi ha ingannata. Mi aveva promesso i
I believe I saw a sensor there.
così che li avrei portati alla compagnia, ma poi...
I don't believe I can get it now though.
Marlo, che stai facendo?
Nope.
Quello che nessun altro è stato in grado di fare. Vieni qui, Vinny. Ho qualcosa per te.
Injector. Scrap. There's actually a lot of loot on the Anisadora, which is in pretty accessible places. And by which I mean no time loss.
Violando tutte le regole che stupido sono stato. Stupido non si può scoprire.
Good hacks. Very good hacks. Like, there's a bit of loot just here, which we can get with no time loss because we're waiting for the door. There's another one just coming up as well. If you hug the right here, loot right there. It was scrap, which I don't even know if I picked it up, but we didn't need it. Oh, okay. Reasonable. Back in a sec.
Ora hai capito. Sovraccaricherò il reattore di fusione.
Così il reattore diventerà una bomba atomica. Distruggerai la nave e la stazione.
Annienterà ogni traccia di quella creatura. Ripley è l'unico modo. Non posso lasciarla viva. E non la consegnerò alla compagnia. Per poi ricominciare tutto da capo.
Ascoltatemi, perché fate così?
Fermo! Fermo, Marlo!
Marlo, per favore.
Sai quello che ha fatto tua madre? Aveva capito. Se fosse stata qui mi avrebbe aiutato. E secondo te avrebbe permesso alla compagnia di rintracciare quella bestia? Nessuno deve sapere.
Ci sono delle persone ancora vive sulla stazione! Marlo!
Foster non è viva. Era mia moglie. La amavo.
Oh, it's great that this cutscene takes so long. Injector, charge pack, nothing useful.
È già iniziato!
Taylor, devo fermare il sovraccarico. Devi aiutarmi. Vai a quella console.
Attenzione, sovraccarico del reattore di fusione in corso.
Apri i sistemi di fusione così posso lavorarci.
Cosa?
Devo mandare energia al generatore di riserva. Cerca le...
Hey, Mr. Plushy, thank you for the good luck. I do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. 1, 2, 3.
Ok, stai andando bene, Taylor. Ora sposta il terminale di manutenzione da auto a manuale, lo vedi?
Non lo trovo!
È lì, Taylor, fidati di me. Tutto qui.
Come on. There we go. Doing good? Nice. Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. Just doing some Alien. Hopefully, we'll actually be able to see this run all the way through. Good. 5 pleasures, way more than we need. EMP, God, we need another one of the. Oh crap. Okay.
Non capisco un collasso dei sistemi primari.
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh, merda. Marlo ha forzato il sovraccarico. La nave esploderà.
Potentially. So, I'm going to heal here. Nico Hart is also on the couch. but as he's exceedingly busy because he's one of the organizers of the ESA, he may just not be able to make it because, I mean, he's got such a hectic schedule. So hopefully he will be able to make it, but it might just only be me on the couch. So I will be holding the fort, talking as much as I normally do, which is far too much, and we will be having a good old time. We don't need whatever's on the right, that's a compound B. There is a sensor on the left, I must remember. Bonding agent, don't need. Damn, we're slow! Why are we slow? We're not that slow, but we are slow. I was hoping this might be like -8, but... Fine. It is in person, yes, so I will be flying out to Sweden on Monday alongside Carrick's, and we will be... Yeah, so we'll be in person in Sweden. It's going to be in the big room, the big mainstream. So that should be really cool. I'm hoping it will be like a really fun event. Ah, damn, okay, I got a really good time in PB, so... Oh, I may have had the glitch even. Okay, yeah, I'm losing time here, for just completely for sure. Damn, did I really get Mission 16 dial glitch here? I didn't think it was in PB. That's kind of crazy. So that means I will always be losing 6 seconds here. Minimum. Revolver human, be gone. We are kind of hunting revolver humans here. We can only kill one this time, but that's fine. that is certified James aim right there. I shouldn't have just left that human, honestly. No real need to kill them. So here, I'm actually going to plant the pipe bomb about here. So the reason I'm planting the pipe bomb and not a Molotov as I usually do is because the pipe bomb is only V1. We have the V2 Molly, which is just categorically better in every way. Come on, there we go. And so I'm going to hope that we can kill all the humans here. If not, it kind of sucks, but... Bonding agent, fine. We've not been lucky with loot at all this run. I mean, we have and haven't. So I'm not going to commit that to an extra one yet. Because I think we might even be okay. Because Flashbang on Noisemaker could come in very, very helpful. So we do need a Molotov here. Good pattern. Great pattern, actually. So even though we're still hearing dialogue, I believe that hit all 3 of them, which means they should all die, which is fantastic. My hacking has let me down a bit this run. Oh, that's why I didn't save as much time. Ah, I forgot about the blue hack. Okay, that makes sense. Mission 15. Decent. That's not as bad as it could have been. There's an unfortunate amount of RNG in that minigame. I always lose a second on these minigames, because failing them is so much time loss. You never want to fail these minigames. And they're very lenient with their success. But if you try and push it too early and fail it, it's really bad. Perfect. Okay. Fun fact, even though the outside moves, the inside doesn't. You can actually just see it's just the same old, same old. What song is this from? This is from Borderlands 2. It is... I think it's called like the Flameseeker Refuge or something. It's the one from the Tiny Tina DLC, the main village in there. Fantastic DLC, honestly. Like, easily one of the best parts about Borderlands 2, and Borderlands 2 is a really well-made game. Let's have a quick look. It is called Flame Rock Refuge. I think we're good for loot. I can't think of anything that we need. Best DLC without a doubt? Yeah, definitely. I loved it. Fantastic. Yeah, I really enjoyed Borderlands 2. I was always the like supporty character, and so I played Maya, and I essentially just went I got the insta res thing and played in multiplayer, and so all the friends I was playing with were just like, res please, and I'd be like, it's on cooldown, stop dying. It was a lot of fun. Plays the siren, yeah, same. Always made my went with the healer build, nice. Yeah, the crowd control was fantastic. I loved it. It made such a fun thing to play, and especially when you got to higher level and you could get things like the like vortex alongside of it, so you could crowd control and then bring everyone together. And then if you had someone with like huge AOE or splash damage, they could just go absolutely nuts, and it was fantastic. I played a good amount of Borderlands 3 as well, and that was also good fun. And unsurprisingly, I also played a siren there, because, well, creativity, right? Face lock, everything steel health, yeah, exactly. Haven't played Borderlands in a hot minute. Probably should play it again at some point. Wasn't as keen on the siren's abilities in 3? Yeah. I think that is because in 2 they kind of perfected what it should have been. And so some of the times they just kind of copied things, and other times they... I like the direction they tried to innovate on it. By attempting to make it more just offensive rather than crowd control-y supportive. But I really, really like the actual supportive elements of it, because I found that really fun. The sort of game you prefer playing with others? Yeah, me too, completely. I didn't really enjoy it while playing solo, but while playing multiplayer, it was so much fun. It's just one of those games where you can do dumb stuff and it's fun. And I love those sorts of games. Two has Jack, yeah, a brilliant villain. He's one of the best written villains ever. Like, in any game I've ever played. Full stop. Man, I'm really nervous for 17 now. I'm really nervous for mission 17. Because I don't want this run to just die. But I know I don't have a second EMP, which I would normally have. And I know I'm probably losing time here. Thank you for the follow, I do appreciate that. I don't even know how to say your name, I'm so sorry, I will butcher it. Sasasa? Is that roughly right? I hope so. Do you say how you'd like me to pronounce it? I got a good time in mission 17 too. Damn. Oh, this is gonna be really hard. Okay. Realistically, I might have a second to save. So I think a 237's off the cards now. But a low 238 is still doable. It heavily depends on how much time we lose in mission 16, because I will be very surprised if we save any. Oh man, why am I so nervous about this run? It's not even a 237. Oh, okay, calm James. Okay. So the exit to 16 should be fairly smooth, I would hope. We have planted the pipe bomb, which means that we should, in theory, be good to just run the whole of the exit. I always do get concerned about the vents, but hopefully we'll be fine. As we've got this music playing, do you guys have any pieces of music that you listen to which are just like, they're just nostalgic music? It's like music that you just kind of listen to and it gives you a nostalgia smile. Because this is definitely one for me. It's like, so back when I was 18, my best friend and I were playing through Pokemon Sun and Moon together. And this music just reminds me of that. It reminds me of the time because we were, as I was at boarding school, we were just like knocking each other's doors on the weekend, say, hey, do you want to play some more? And she and I would just like chill playing Pokemon for hours. And I remember getting to this part of the game, and it's like the closing portion of the game. It's the music of, you're nearly at the end now, enjoy it. And it's like, oh, just brings back like warm feelings. Man, I miss boarding school. I miss school in general. It was so much fun. I've got like so many good memories from it. Obviously, of course I've got so many bad ones, but I try not to think about those ones. I try and just have like those happy memories more so than the sad ones. Don't miss school though. Well, yeah, to be fair, there are a lot of parts I do not miss in the slightest, but there are quite a few parts I do miss. Because it was kind of like uni at boarding school, especially at the end of it, because you just lived with your friends. And it meant that on the weekend, if you were just bored or something, you just go knock on your friend's door and say, hey, do you want to do something? And I loved that. It made life so much just like nicer. Loved college and uni, nice. Yeah, uni, the first 2 years of uni were really good, and then third year, because it was all in COVID for me, it just sucked. It was awful. It was a long time ago. Yeah, third year of uni was dreadful. It made me never want to do uni again. And I was planning on doing a 4-year course. I dropped it down to a 3-year course because of COVID. Fun fact, Steve actually teleports here. You just briefly got to see the teleport there. Because the fun part about uni for me was just the social side. Being able to just like be with friends, do stuff. That was the fun part. Explosion? There we go. Don't get in my way. Do the old run around. You are actually a threat. I have to avoid that burn for safety. Did I hear a drop? Yes, I do. Jeez, how close to me was that? Also, what the hell is this time save? Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, it's focus time. Oh my god. I didn't reload my shotgun. Okay, that's an unfortunate like 2-second time loss. Inefficient. I didn't think he went for it. Oh, he did. It's going reasonably. We're down an EMP though, which is a real problem. And it doesn't sound like a real problem, but it's a real problem. Good. I can work with that. That's a really early flare usage though. Oh, I can't make an EMP. Can't make a molly. I'm committing to a flashbang. 7, 8. Okay. Maybe I should have just saved. No, I wouldn't make a... Wait. We should be good. We should be good. I mean to believe in myself and know that we are okay. I believe. This is doable.
Torrens chiama Ripley. Ci posizioniamo per la sequenza automatica di aggancio del cordone. Non ci saranno comunicazioni finché non ci saremo collocati.
Okay, slight sound warning. This does get a bit loud.
Aspettiamo che tu estenda i ganci della piattaforma. Non so come mi hai convinto a fare tutto questo.
There is minor time save in this mission. It's not been perfect so far, but there is time save, provided everything goes okay. It is loaded, we are good. Don't panic. We can run here. Immediately queue out. It's only the top log that we need. We back up, just so we can pick up the keycard earlier.
Emergenza. Raggiungere il punto di evacuazione stabilito e attendere il guardiano androide di emergenza.
Excuse me? Maybe it's just the android. If you haven't heard the beep, you don't need to check your motion tracker here. That is an up vent though. Fortunate. I don't know if I hit him. Be prepared. Okay. I threw that a bit early, but we are okay. Oh my gosh, okay. You must make sure you do not stand on his tail there. He can kill you because of it. No. Don't drop. Sub 17 fade out? Ah, 17 dead. Fine, fine. That's really good. That's really, really good. It now comes down to mission 18. Will we get acceptable RNG? Will the game mess us up? Will we get huggers? We have our one Molotov. $7.53. Oh, I'll take it. And now we hope. Commentary will be very lacking here, I do apologise. There's a lot to focus on. I love that little dash. It's not worth doing here, but it's so worth doing before. Such a silly little thing, but I love it. unfortunate. Really bad hack. Nothing I could have done about it. I don't need the middle one. Damn, I had a beep. I really like that, Steve. I think we are actually good. Now we play it safe.
Aspetta, forse posso usare la piattaforma di manutenzione. Posso raggiungerti se trovo una tuta spaziale.
Please, Steve. Be kind. Nope. You recognize when that's a problem, you don't even risk it. I'll take the +5. If I'm forced to take +5, I'm forced to take +5. I'm not risking it. 223 is unfortunate. It's not bad. It's not bad, but given my PB pace was good in this mission, we must finish this mission -3 or better. If we do not finish this mission -3 or better, the whole run is in jeopardy. And we've already just lost 3 seconds, so this bit needs to be clean. Very clean. Tram death on the cards. I'll see how Hugger Boost is, but most likely not. Almost certainly not, actually. I haven't tested on this PC. Tram death may be a very situational, like PC situational thing, and so I'm not taking the risk. There's no reason I should take the risk. I really blitzed them. Come on. No, stop blocking me. As you may have been able to see, I tried peak cancelling the fire. I'm not taking flares on Spacewalk. I'm being a sensible person. No flares on Spacewalk. Do I take smoke bombs onto Spacewalk though? I'll see what the time is. Because if I lose a 237 due to taking smoke bombs onto Spacewalk, that will be very funny, but also probably not worth it. It's on the cards. Also, that was a pristine craft. It didn't lose us any time. It's so dumb. Come on, come on. Oh, I saw the prompt! Oh, okay. This is going to be extremely close. We cannot afford any mistakes. I did not take any smoke bombs, even though I did make an extra one. I was tempted to, I didn't. Because I should play this sensible, I should play this safe. We should just do our best. Man, what a run. But it's not done yet. 2 more tricks. This has been a garbage run, a fantastic run, and everything in between. And I wouldn't want it any other way. There's so much time to save in this run as well. Between grabs, between accessing terminals, between bad M9s, between bad M2s. So much more can go right, so much more can happen. But it's not been bad. It really hasn't been bad. So I cannot complain. Unless I die on pins, in which case I will complain. But I'll also laugh. Because at this point, while it would be absolutely lovely to actually PB and get the goal, it's okay if it doesn't happen. But I sure hope it does. Nope, give me my frames. I want my frames. Come on. Game, be kind. Please be kind. Be kind. Okay. That's one. That's 2. Okay. Oh. What's the time going to be? That's the question. Because this animation takes a while. I think I need fast walk. I think I need fast walk to PB. Or to get my goal. Come on, Riffles. Do your thing. Save me those seconds. I take it back. We might be saving time. We might be saving a lot of time. We are saving time. Give me fast walk, game. Come on. Do it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yes! Oh. Oh, that feels good. It should be... Yeah. 45. Oh. That feels so good. Oh. Oh my gosh. Now I've got to do this. There's one thing I have to do. I have to. Oh. This is for me. If anyone had asked me 6 months ago, are you going to grind to 237? I would have said no. No chance. But that's what we've done. Oh, that feels so good. You know what the incredibly validating thing for me is? Back when I started, the record for this category was a 237.50. I never thought I'd get close to that. Well, we've only gone and done it. Oh, man. And the best thing is we can save more time in this run. I'm not done with this category. Oh, man. That feels good. Decent. That's all I can really say. Looking back at it, Mission 2 was awful. Mission 3 was bad. Mission 5 was bad. Mission 7 was bad. 8 was good. 9 was awful. 12 was bad. 13 was actually decent. We failed a hack in 13. 14 we got grabbed 3 minigames, bad. 15, bad. Failed a hack. Everything else was solid. I'm gonna beat this time at some point. But for now, I think that's a good day's work. Oh, man. I'm happy with that. And with that, I think this is the most appropriate time to say thank you for watching. Again, I have continued my streak whereby I seem to PB on the first run of the day. It just happens like that. It really does. Thank you for all the GGs. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, it happened with my Hundo PB, it happened with this PB. It's mad. Let's have a look, see if there's someone to raid before I give more thank yous. Ah, Character's live. Nice, we're definitely sending you over to him. But thank you very much everyone for being here, I really do appreciate it. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm going home to visit my parents before I fly out to ESA. So if you are available, it would be fantastic to see you in chat on the ESA live stream on Tuesday when we are doing the actual run. I will be back next week, hopefully on Friday, for more shenanigans, more fun, and we'll see what we can get up to really. But for now, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, especially at this very awkwardly timed morning stream. Thank you so much, and have a good weekend, and I will catch you hopefully on Tuesday, if I see you there. If not, next week. Enjoy.